I haven't changed much. I think these
But
are
what do you make of those revelations?
It is, you know, every time you lose an election, there must be explanation. Everyone must try to come up with why we lost, especially when the hopes were so high, like what happened with us at the Azimio table. So yes, there was a bit of mistrust. There was a bit of some people not playing their role. I agree with Kanchori to a certain extent, but now the issue of money, I think that is for Kanchori to tell us where he got the money and who is this particularly. Who ate this money, as he puts it. But from where I sit, from the party perspective, yes, there was an intentional approach to really win the election, and people are putting in their utmost best. But there was also a lot of hiccup here and there. We had instances where our planning and coordination was not very seamless. It was not very organized, and that we have to admit. But that does not mean we agree that we lost the election. It only means, what I agree is that yes, there was a bit of mismanagement, there was a bit of confusion within our own camp, and unfortunately that doesn't seem to have even stopped up to now. There is still, even in the running of affairs right now, as we continue onwards, you can be able to see the push and pull that is happening here and there. So yes, I agree, Olive, that there was a bit of mismanagement, perfectly, because by mere fact that our chief agent is on the front line of the complaints, it shows you that there was a bit of a problem. But again, we have to understand that every time there is an election loss, there will always be an explanation. Everybody will come up with all sorts of issues. If the Kenya Kwanza administration doesn't make it to government in the next election, you will see how Omulo will have a lot to say. He will have a lot to say about what happened, because by nature we don't quickly accept a loss. It's very natural that we don't quickly accept a loss. We will always come up with an explanation. We will always want to point a finger to blame someone else. So what Kanchori is doing, and these things that are flying around, is just that the hopes were too high, and that's why half a year down the line, we still want to have that conversation. We still are in disbelief that the election actually is over and we have a government. Everyone is in disbelief. Kenya